Hey, good morning, guys. Guys, today, inshallah, we have reading street book, and we have a new selection. And our selection's title of today is What Joe Did. What Joe Did. This is the selection's title. The selection has written by Charles R. Smith Jr. By Charles R. Smith Jr. Genre, fiction. This story is non-real story. It's fiction. Question of the week: how can we learn to appreciate the talent of the others? How can we learn to appreciate the talent of the others? This is a question of the week. So, selection's title is What Joe Did, written by Charles R. Smith Jr. Genre, fiction. Question of the week: how can we learn to appreciate the talent of the others? First of all, guys, we have to know about the author of the story, as usual. So let's know about Charles R. Smith Jr. So pay your attention, guys, and open page 189 in your reading street book and try to listen to the reader. Listen to the reader, please, guys.
Author and photographer, Charles R. Smith Jr. Charles R. Smith Jr. loves photography, writing, and basketball. These three interests all came together for his book, Tall Tales: 6 Amazing Basketball Dreams. The story, What Joe Did, is just one of the stories in this book. Before he began writing books, Mr. Smith worked as a photographer in New York City. The jobs paid the bills, but were boring for me. So I decided to begin a series of photos called Street Basketball in New York. A children's book editor saw the photos and suggested Mr. Smith use them for a book. The result was Rim Shots, a book of photos, poems, and thoughts about basketball. For his next book, he decided to use infrared film. The film responds to heat and makes unusual colors. In my story, What Joe Did, you can see the effect in the way the trees look and the colors of the players' clothes. Mr. Smith knows his stories are a bit unbelievable. He says that good storytelling begins with some truth, but realizing you don't have to stick to the truth is even better. Here are other books by Charles R. Smith Jr. Tall Tales: 6 Amazing Basketball Dreams. Loki and Alex: The Adventures of a Dog and His Best Friend.
Okay, guys, so this is about the author of our selection of today. So when you ask yourself a question, why did the author write this kind of selections? Because he loved basketball. That's why when you read that part about the author, Charles R. Smith Jr. loves photography, writing, and basketball. So basketball, one of his interests, okay, that he loved. Okay, so that's why he has written this selection. because of being loved of the basketball. So that's why he has written about basketball, because he loves this like a sport. Okay, so this is like the interesting thing that we needed, guys, just to read or to know about the author. We have to know about the author. We have to know the attitude of writing like such a story, okay, like what Joe did. But the story was fiction, because this writer has said at the end, he says that good storytelling begins with some truth. So we need some truth. So may our story like contain some truth or some events like are like truly events. So telling or writing like fiction stories or writing in the way of imagination sometimes like gives the story like a taste, okay, for the reader. But we need some truth. We need some truth. So you get the events and the incidents in the story like are true about playing like a game or a sport such a basketball, okay? So this is about Charles R. Smith Jr. So when I ask you why the writer here has written this kind of selection, you say because he loves like basketball and he loves writing and he loves photography. But the one here we needed, or the main, is about like basketball. Okay, so this is about the author, guys. This is about our author. Next, we have like main elements for our story. What are the main elements of a story? What are the main elements of a story? Any story has like 5 main elements. We used to discuss always about these 5 like elements. Number 1 is like a plot. You have to know the events and incidents that happen in the story, characters, who was involved in the story, setting, where and when the story like took place, conflict, the problems like struggling with in the story, theme, what lesson did you learn or what value did you learn from the story, okay? So these are like the 5 main elements that we have to figure out after reading the story. The next page is about the vocabulary. So add the game. So we want to like listen to the reader of that page. It's page 177, guys, in your reading street book. So right now, please pay your attention and listen to the reader. Page 177 in your reading street book. Please open it.
Speak.
Okay, so pay your attention for the reader, guys. At the game.
At the game. Hello again, sports fans. This is Bud Sherman, WXXT Channel 6, coming to you from the Grandview Center, where the third-place Tigers are battling the second-place Lions in the first round of the HSBA playoffs. Tiger forward Matt Roberts has had a flawless game, scoring 28 points so far. Lion center Darren Jones has been unbelievable under the basket. Now Roberts moves in and shoots the ball. He's looking for another three-pointer. The ball hits the rim. Maxwell tries a shot, but it's swatted away by Jones. Grundig has the ball, and he's heading for the Tigers' hoop. Oh my! He's been fouled by Lee, who grabbed Grundig's jersey and arm. I imagine Coach Simmons is unhappy. That's Lee's 4th foul in this half. Grundig, a reliable free thrower, makes both points. Pfizer throws into Barton, who passes to Roberts. You know, I have always marveled at the way Roberts moves around the court. But his performance tonight just leaves me speechless. Roberts shoots from 30 feet out, and he scores. The Tigers win 87-84.
Okay, guys, so this is about the page, and as you like listen to the page and the reader here, it was like a commander here, the one like who comments on the match. So as you heard that. So this page, as we discussed before, guys, is very important just to know the meanings of the new vocabularies which we have in our like selection today. So we have around like we have around 7 words today about like our selection. So so these like words, or around 8 or 9 words. So these words which we have today, if you want to figure out the meanings, or you want to guess the meanings by yourself, so you have to read such like a page. It's like a short story, may help you to understand the meanings of the new vocabularies by yourself. And this is like a magnificent way you can try by yourself. It's like a way of like excitement, just to try by yourself to figure the meanings, to guess the meanings. Okay, and after that you can search for or look for these, or look up in the dictionary about the meanings that you have guessed by yourself. So that time you feel that you are like prideful or proud of yourself because that you did something by yourself. No need. So this is the way of like reading, or about translating in English. If you want to translate any text or any context, so all of what you need is just to know how to guess the meanings. Okay, according to the title of the context, according to the meaning which the context included in. So it's like that. This is the way. So if you want to try that by yourself, and you also you want to like test your talent, okay, towards the English language, so try to do that by yourself just one time. So read such a story or this one, and try to guess the meanings of the highlighted words here, and that time you like acquire a new thing, and acquire a new like talent in English language, new skill. Okay, so right now,
second place Lions.
Okay, so right now, guys, let's like know about the new words which we have. So we have here around like 8 words. So let's know the meanings of these words. So please pay your attention and listen to me. Okay, so we have these words. Let's know each word. The first word is fouled. Fouled. This word is verb. Is verb, and it's the form here in the past because it has ed. So if you want to make it like present, so you say fouled without adding the ed. Fouled. Fouled. What is the meaning of that? It means in sports. So that means the word foul has other meanings but out of the sport. But when we say the word fouled, and when I like speak about like sports, so I mean what? I mean made an unfair play against an opposing player. Made an unfair play against an opposing player. So this is the meaning of foul in sports. So that's why he wants you to know that this concept or this new word here in sports means that meaning, but it has other meanings in out of sports. So in sports means made an unfair play against an opposing player. Fouled. Fouled. It's verb. The next word, hoop. It's hoop. It's so this is long U sound. Long U sound. The long U. It's hoop. So this word is noun, and it means a ring or a round flat band. A ring or a round flat band. As you see, the ball gets inside the hoop. So this is called like hoop. So it's noun, hoop. A ring or a round flat band. The next word, jersey. This word is jersey. The S here pronounced as Z sound, guys, not S. not sound. So don't say or don't pronounce it jersey. So this is wrong. Jersey, jersey. This is noun. And it means like a shirt that is pulled over the head, made of a soft knitted cloth. A shirt that is pulled over the head, made of a soft knitted cloth, called jersey. And this word is noun, okay? Next word, it's marveled. Marveled. This word is verb, and it's in the past form. So if you want to make it present, so just drop the ed. So it will be like marvel, marvel. So it's verb, marveled. It means be filled with wonder. It's wonder. Be astonished. So when you say about something, it's marveled, that means you feel surprised about that, and you want to explain your feelings by an expression called like wonder. So be filled with wonder, be astonished, marvel. It's verb. The next word is number 5. It's rim. It's noun. Rim. Rim. Rim, it means an edge. So it's edge. An edge, border, or margin. These are like synonyms for that word. So when I say, what is the meaning of rim? If I couldn't understand it. So you say it's edge. I don't know what does it mean edge. So you say it's border. I don't know the meaning. You say margin. So you have like 3 words, 3 synonyms here, like the same meaning of the word rim. So you can use any one of them to explain this word. So you say an edge, border, or margin, on or around anything. So these are like 3 different synonyms for the word rim. So rim, it means an edge or a border or a margin on or around anything. This like edge or this border or this margin or this edge called like rim. It's noun, rim. The next word, number 6, it's speechless. Speechless. This word is adjective. This word is adjective. Knowing the parts of a speech or the word is very important, guys. To know it's noun, it's verb, it's adjective, it's adverb, it's a preposition. So knowing the part of the speech of the word is very important, because like helps you to write a sentence and you decide the position of that word in the sentence. It will be a subject, it will be like a complement, it will be like a predicate. So this is like helps you, okay? So that's why I try to like show you about the word, okay? So speechless. This word has like a suffix, guys. It's a part of the word, comes like at the end. It's less, L-E-S-S. This is called like a suffix. We add it at the end of the word to give another meaning for the word. So when I say speech, that means you give a speech. You say words. You say something. But when I say speechless, as you see this GIF, that means I have nothing to say. So speechless, I feel like too surprised about that action, and I don't have anything to say it. So that's why we call like a speechless. So with speech without adding this suffix, it was like a noun. So the word is speech without L-E-S, L-E-S-S, so it's a noun. By adding that suffix, has it changed? Number 1, the part of the speech of the word to be like adjective, okay, from noun to adjective. Number 2, has it changed the meaning? Speech, that means you say something, you speak, and speechless, you have nothing to say. So as you see, the meaning has changed here. So it means not able to talk, not able to talk. This is called like a speechless, not able to talk. It's adjective. So when I say that I am speechless, that means like I have nothing to say. Okay, I'm not able to talk. Okay, so speechless, it's an adjective. The next word, number 7, it's swatted, swatted, swatted. Getting the double T, change the pronunciation to be like R sound, so swatted. So this word is verb. That word is verb if you want to, because it's the past form of the word swat. So if you want to make it like present, so just drop the T and E and D. We double the T here because that vowel, so that consonant T preceded by a vowel, so we have to double that T to add one more vowel, then then D. So swatted. If you want to make it like a present, it will be swat, swat. Okay, S-W-A-T. This is like a present. It's verb, swatted. So what does it mean? That word, it means hit sharply or violently. Okay. So hit sharply or violently. So this word swatted, to hit something very sharp or with a violent like action. So hit sharply or violently. So is swatted, swatted. Okay, swatted. This is a verb. Word number 8 and the last one. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. This word is adjective too. The word believe, as I told you guys, we have something, it's called like a prefix and suffix. So prefix, that means a group of letters that you added at the beginning of the word just to change the meaning and the part of the speech of the word. And suffix, like group of letters, sorry, it's a group of letters you add it at the end of the word. Okay, to change the meaning of the word and to change the part of the speech of the word. So on here, on, it's a prefix. Able, A-B-L-E, this is a suffix. And believe, this is in the middle, which is in the mid. So believe is a verb. Believe, that word, okay, or the base word here, it's believe. This is the base word, believe. So believe is like a verb. If you want to make it like adjective, so you add on, then you add able at the end to make it like adjective. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So the meaning of that, it's incredible. Hard to think of as a true or real. Something that I can't believe it anymore. So it's adjective. This word is adjective. So we have the word speechless and the word unbelievable. So the two words have like suffixes and a prefix. So a prefix here is on, and the suffix of that word, it's able, and the base word, it's believe. The other word, it's like a speechless. So speech is like a noun, and less, this is the suffix that we've added at the end of the word just to change the meaning and to change the part of the speech to be adjective, speechless. So unbelievable, unbelievable. So try it, unbelievable. It's adjective, it's incredible, hard to think of as a true or real. These are the new vocabularies of our selection today, guys, and we want to answer the question of the week. So the question is, how can we learn to appreciate the talents of others? Okay, the answer to that question, how we can learn to appreciate the talents of others. Music, for example, watching and listening, playing together, working together, and sports. So every branch of these has like different, like other labels, such as sharing music. So sharing music, inspiring music, inspire, watching and listening, learn, okay, unique, value. If you want to appreciate the talent, if you have a talent of like being a good player in basketball, okay, that means you are good at playing basketball, or you have a talent of playing music, you have a talent of running, so these are like talents. So how can we appreciate it? I have to encourage you, just